Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
In 1987, an international gathering in Bodh Gaya, India, site of the Buddha's enlightenment, broke the deafening silence that surrounded the issue of women in Buddhism. In contrast to the Buddha's revolutionary message of social equality, women in Buddhist societies do not always enjoy equal status or opportunities. Despite his affirmation of women's equal spiritual potential, today's Buddhist women seldom enjoy a voice in traditional Buddhist institutions. In 1987, an international gathering in Bodh Gaya, India, began to address these concerns, and a Buddhist Women's Alliance was born. The organization was christened Sakyadhita, Daughters of the Buddha. Today, Sakyadhita has over 1,800 members and strives to promote the welfare of the world's ever-increasing population of over 290 million Buddhist women. There are branches of Sakyadhita around the world. In North America, Europe, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Thailand, Nepal, and Ladakh. Every 2 years, an international conference is held to meet and discuss issues of interest to Buddhist women. Since the first conference in Bodh Gaya, Sakyadhita has held international conferences in Thailand, Sri Lanka, Ladakh, and in smaller gatherings all over the world. At these gatherings, women have discussed their role in one of the world's oldest religions and how that role can be expanded. This year, 125 laywomen and nuns from 24 countries, joined by Buddhist monks and laymen from various countries, gathered for the 5th International Conference on Buddhist Women at Wat Onolom, Cambodia's most sacred temple. The topic of Sakyadhita's conference in Phnom Penh was Women in Buddhism, Unity and Diversity. The program included meditations, panel discussions, interactive workshops, small group discussions, and cultural performances. The presentations reflected the wide variety of cultures, philosophies, practice traditions, and lifestyles among women involved in Buddhism. Women raised in traditional Buddhist cultures may express their spirituality differently from Western women attracted to Buddhism as philosophy or psychology. Asian and Western women may even differ on what it means to be a Buddhist. Yet in discussing the benefits of meditation, they find common ground. In countries where women have access to full ordination, Korea, Taiwan, and Vietnam, they hold respected positions in society. In countries where they do not, Burma, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, and Thailand, the position of nuns is ambiguous. Without equal recognition by society, nuns receive little respect or economic support. With limited awareness of their own spiritual potential, they are often found cooking and cleaning for monks. Buddhist women often live in very different worlds. Whether in Asia or the West, some live lives of privilege, while others face realities of poverty, violence, and overwhelming loss. Forging alliances among Buddhist women of vastly different backgrounds and experiences has been a goal of Sakyadhita since its inception. The Buddhist women's movement is not concerned only with gaining women's rights, but with optimizing women's spiritual potential. The Buddha affirmed women's equal spiritual potential, so the aim is to skillfully remove whatever obstacles prevent women from realizing that potential. The ultimate goal is the spiritual awakening of the world, and the first step is awakening the women. In the end, it was clear that Buddhist women, determined and united, can make great changes, because social status, religious growth, economic strength, and political power are all tied into access. Education is crucial to this process. With wisdom, compassion, courage, solidarity, and patience, Buddhist women have the power to transform outmoded attitudes toward women. Ensuring women's right to personal spiritual development will spiritually liberate millions of women to work for social transformation and world peace.
So I hope in future, with the help of you all, with your moral support, so that we can have something for women to achieve a higher ordination, where these people can live in the community, to have a systematic education, where nuns can have, we have the future nuns teacher, where we can have a systematic retreat center, where nuns can guide the nuns and women to go through the same channel as monks. So we need your support. Thank you.
Una